So this video is a result of what happens when you're obsessed with Stitch Fix and you can't wait to fix yourself, so you fix your best friend.
Hello, best friend here.
Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, back with another Stitch Fix video, but guess what? It is not my Stitch Fix video. So I really did have so much fun on my very first fix last time that I literally can't wait to do it again, but sadly, my next fix doesn't arrive until May the 1st. So what was I supposed to do for the whole month of April? Well, instead, I just styled my friend. I know you guys hear me talk about Paul all the time, but I never get to get his face on camera. So this is the best friend. I've known him for many years now. We're going on a decade, and he moved back to down here to South Carolina with me about 3 years ago, and we've been besties really ever since. So I am excited to have him here in my house today to have a little bit of Stitch Fix fun. He really is a super good sport to do this for me, and I can't wait to do this. So he really he loves clothes. He has no problem dressing himself and finding snazzy clothes, but when I told him about it and I told him that he literally wasn't going to cost him anything to try, he was all about doing this here with me. So let's get into what is in Paul's bundle. Okay guys, so we got Paul sitting there with his bundle in his lap, and of course Dottie has to attend every try on yet so far. So I have his style card here. I get to look at it. He can't see it, but I'm gonna read his notes while Paul opens his bundle and holds up each piece to show you. Now, we already peeked, we didn't open it, but we just peeked in the side and kind of peered at the colors and everything, and I peered at the price sheet, but I didn't let Paul see it yet. So I'm going to read you his note, and then he'll open up his bundle and show you, hold up each piece and show you what he got, and then I'll have him go try everything on. So go ahead, Paul, you can start opening your bundle, and I'm going to read your note. So your note says, "Hi Paul, happy Fix Day to you and welcome to the Stitch Fix family. I hope the arrival of this fix finds you doing well. Since this is our first fix together, please be sure to send lots of feedback on the items enclosed in this fix." So what do you think about those so far?
These are nice.
You like those?
Yes, I like
Yeah, those
nice
are very
soft,
Paul.
like, you know, I love, very soft.
Well, that's the thing I've noticed so far. Everybody describes Stitch Fix clothes to be super soft, and everything I've received so far has been exactly that.
Okay, I've never heard of 7 Diamonds.
Pretty much all of these brands are pretty exclusive to Stitch Fix themselves. That's why they're like a novelty to have, because a lot of these clothes are exclusive to them.
But anything with diamonds is for me.
Of course, there you go. Okay, so then it says, so I can make sure I'm sending you super personalized items that meet your style and fit your needs. Be sure to include as much feedback as possible. Also, if you ever have a special request or want to try a new trend, please just let me know and I will do my best to find you that specific item. I love that.
Yeah, that is very nice.
Yes.
Again, very soft. Never heard of these people either.
But it's funny, she's picked polos and you're wearing one underneath your...
Because I told them I prefer polos.
Right. So that's good that they stuck with that. Okay, and then it says, if you... it says, "I'm so sorry, but we didn't have any sandals this time around." You asked for sandals?
Because the other dog ate mine.
Oh yeah, Ruby ate yours. True story. So it says, "If you are still in need of a pair when your next fix rolls around, just let me know and I will continue the search."
Yeah, I still need them.
Okay, let me see what you got.
This is nice, mint green. This one I like too. This is an
That's
outside,
like...
because it has a pocket.
Yeah.
It's an outside polo.
Yeah, I like that too.
Speaking of.
Yeah, speaking of other dogs.
Nice green. I'm not fond of green, but I kind of like this green.
It's springy.
Yeah.
They definitely seem to style everyone
seasonally.
Seasonally, correct.
Which I need.
Right. Ruby, go lay down. The last sentence says, For a great look that will help to transition your wardrobe into springtime, try the Taylor Vintage Light Blue Polo, which that's the one you just had in your hands.
That one, yeah.
No, the light blue. What you're considering mint green, they're considering light blue.
Oh, yeah, Taylor Vintage.
Yep, Taylor Vintage Light Blue Polo with the hybrid shorts by 7 Diamonds. Let me know your thoughts. Enjoy, Allison. So it seems to be very...
Yeah, this kind of has a green tinge to it.
Yeah, that would look good. Yeah, for sure. Like okay, so let me see what else you got, and then we'll have you try it on.
This is just a t-shirt. Regular t-shirt, which I like. Again, soft like my loop locks.
Right.
I like them. And that's threads for thought. Okay.
Lay down, Ruby.
Ruby, no. Lay down. Come on, girl.
Rubes.
Down. Oh, this one's cute too.
Oh, that's very you. I love that color.
Yeah.
It definitely looked a little pinkish when we were checking your side bundle, but... Ruby!
Ruby. Stop. Sit down.
Go.
Yeah, that's very me.
Yeah. You actually have one shirt that's a little similar. A little similar to that shirt.
See, I wish this would have had a pocket too, because then it would have been an outside. Now it can be both. You can wear it for the collar and for the tee. But yeah.
All right, so why don't you go try on the shorts and one of the shirts, and I'm going to tell them a little bit about Stitch Fix in case they don't know what Stitch Fix is. Okay, guys, so after Paul and I just kind of doing the matching thing, I really didn't feel like those grayish shorts would go with all 4 of the tops. So he left on the jeans that he was wearing, and we just styled it with the gray t-shirt first. So Paul, do me a favor and walk forward towards the camera so that they could also see like the texture and the material. So how does it feel on you? Like, is it nice? It feels soft and stuff?
It's very soft.
Yeah, it definitely is soft. Okay, so turn around. Let me see where it falls on you. How is the fit for how they fit you?
It really fits very well for a t-shirt. Usually the t-shirts are big in the shoulders on me.
Yeah.
This one is nice.
Okay, so walk back to the bed. Let me see the whole thing forward now. Turn around. Okay, so I think that is a nice shirt, but I also think that it's fairly plain and basic. So it really is going to matter, like you said when you first put it on, what the cost is going to be on whether or not that shirt is worth it. Okay, so now let's try the purplish shirt on. All right, Pauly, tell me how you feel about that one.
The fit is very nice. Again, I'm hard to fit in the shoulders. Everything usually hangs off.
Turn around. Do your little catwalk turn.
A little bit on the long side.
Is it a little too long for you?
A little bit on the long side. I would have liked it around here.
Just a little bit, tiny bit shorter.
Yeah, so this would not be an untuck it. This would be a tuck it.
That would be a tuck it shirt, okay. And how do you like the color?
The color, it's growing on me. It's looking more, purple's my favorite color, so it's looking more purple than pink.
Yeah, and I mean, I like the way it looks with the dark blue jeans, correct.
That's good with that.
All right, so those are the first 2 shirts. So why don't you go put the shorts on, and then we'll try on the other 2 shirts. So while Paul is inside changing, I'm going to just give you a brief little rundown of what Stitch Fix is in case you are not aware. So Stitch Fix is a clothing subscription company that sends 5 pieces to your door as often as you like them, whether you want it once a month or every other month. Some people do quarterly, and some just do on command when they have a special event coming up and they want to amp up their wardrobe. So when you first sign up for Stitch Fix, they give you a style quiz, and they ask you to give you some information about yourself and what your style trend is. And then a personal stylist will choose those pieces for you, and they send them to you free of charge. So you get to try on the items with no shipping, and then whatever you don't want, you get to put in that shipping envelope, and you don't pay shipping for those items you don't want to keep either, which is great because a lot of times you have to pay for things to go back. And all you have to pay is that initial styling fee if you don't have a referral. Now, every person who joins Stitch Fix gets their own personal referral code that you get to share with your other family and friends, which is what I did. So I got to do my first stitch last month, and I had so much fun with it. And Paul watched the video and we talked about it and we had so much fun. He said, I want to do it too. And what is it going to hurt? Because it's not going to cost me anything, since using your referral code, I get it credited. So even if it's something that you think that the prices are a little high and it's something you might not want to do for yourself, the good thing is it's something fun to do, even if it's just on a rainy day, just to try on some fun clothes, maybe step out of your comfort zone a little bit, get styled with something you wouldn't have chose for yourself, and there's no obligation to keep anything. So this is going to be really fun trying on clothes with him today, just because he doesn't have any obligation to keep anything and he loves clothes. So this is going to be really fun to style him and dress him up a little bit. Okay guys, so here is Paul in the shorts and the shirt. He really does like the shorts. He did say they're just a tad bit too big. He actually doesn't even want to show you the waistline just because it like shows his underwear just a tad bit, but I think one size down would be too small for him. So he may have to wear a belt, like especially like he said, putting a wallet right in your back pocket's gonna weigh your pants a little bit. But come forward, I really want to show them the texture of the pants and the fit. Do a little turn for me. Okay, stop right there. I'm gonna focus the camera on the texture of these pants. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's like a little bit of a texture to it, but it's so subtle, which makes it nice. Like it's not overwhelming like a patterned short, and I love the color. They did a really good job with fitting his shirt style to match what he wears, and a really good fit. Like I love, normally shirts don't fit him that well, like in this area here, but all of this looks almost like it was tailored to him, which I really like that a lot, because normally, like all the shirts we normally get them from Kohl's and stuff, they're always just a tad bit, right, they're a little too big and stuff. So I think that was good here. Okay, so let's get you in that last shirt, which is my favorite one. Okay, so here is the last shirt. This is my favorite. This is that mint green with those shorts, just because I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but these shorts have just a slight greenish undertone. They call them gray, but it almost looks like an army green, like a khaki. Almost. Yeah, almost, but still gray. I really love that makes it like versatile with whatever kind of spring color you want.
I also think that's going to change outside in the sun.
Oh, absolutely.
I think the green's gonna kind of warm.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about this shirt?
I like the color, which I didn't think I was going to. But again, the fit, very nice. Not loose. You know, I like them tight in the shoulders. These are nice and tight in the shoulders. It hangs nice. It's the right length. I really love the pocket because I can wear it out as an outside polo instead of just for the collar. The back is nice. Same perfect length. A little snug all around, which is how I like it. So yeah. And
but you did say this one's not as soft as the rest, right?
I like stuff super soft, silky soft. This one's the least soft, but still softer than something you would take off.
Even that gray t-shirt was softer than that?
Yeah.
Which is a little bizarre, but this one's very like summery, like happy. Board short, about to go to like
out and about.
Yeah, for the summer kind of thing. All right, great. So now while you are in this outfit, have a seat and we're going to do the prices. Dum, dum, dum. It's price sheet time. So I must say that, you know, Stitch Fix can of course be on a little bit of the pricier side, but I do feel like this is definitely something you want to use when you don't want to just grab your shirts from Walmart or Old Navy or even Kohl's. I find great things in Kohl's, but you know, even still, this is like just treating yourself to a little bit of an amped up level. So that light gray V-neck t-shirt, the one that you thought was just a plain undershirt, was $28.
Yeah, I can get almost 2 packs of t-shirts.
Right, and you feel like that's more, you feel more undershirt-ish when you look at that, which is why you're not as comfortable as it was. You feel like it's only an undershirt to you. So
I would not wear that. I would wear something over this.
Over that. Okay. So then the light blue Taylor vintage polo, which is what you're wearing. They consider that the light blue. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is $39. And then your dark, those shorts are considered dark gray Vitality Hybrid Short by 7 Diamonds is $59.
$100 right here.
Yep. The navy shirt, the one you just had on, is $38. And the magenta shirt is $48. So your entire total was $212. If you were to buy all 5 pieces, it would be a discount of $53. And then you would also get your styling credit of $20 they gave you. The total would be $139 if you bought all 5 pieces. Now, this is where I told you not liking that gray shirt or saying you can get it a lot cheaper. This is where something like this could work to your advantage. Those hybrid shorts are $60 and that shirt is $40, okay? Right. So that's $100 right there. And then you said you liked the blue shirt too, right?
I like both of them actually.
Okay, so the blue shirt is $38, okay? So technically that means you get the gray t-shirt and that magenta t-shirt for $1.
For $1.
So sometimes it's worth it to buy all 5 pieces, and they're smart by doing that because they know it works to your advantage to do that. Because think about that. Then that t-shirt's worth 50 cents and that magenta shirt is worth 50 cents.
Or I would say this is worth 12. This is take 12 off and this is take 12 off.
Right. Well, that's how I broke it down as well when I figured out my Stitch Fix. I said, hey, my total is $240 or whatever it was, and broke and times it by 5 and basically said it was $200 because then each piece broke down to be 40 bucks. And would I pay $40 for that shirt? That's kind of how I figured it out. So your total at $140 at 5 pieces, you know,
$28 a piece.
Right. So, I mean, you have to be willing to say, do you think...
for a t-shirt.
Right, $28 maybe for that, but would you pay $28 for the rest of the items?
But I would probably pay $45 for the shorts.
Right. So really, that whole outfit's $56 then, if you were to break it down by the discounted price. So, I will tell you guys, make sure you check the description box. I'll pin a comment that lets you know what Paul chose. I actually never pinned what I kept in mine. I should go back and do that. But I will pin what he keeps. So out of your first time being fixed, how many would you give this out of 5? Out of your pieces?
Well, for fit?
Well, just overall. I mean, like, I feel like I went 3 for 5. I only chose 3.
I went 4 for 5. The only thing I'm not over the moon about is the t-shirt.
Is the gray t-shirt.
And only because of the cost.
Right.
I love it. It's very soft.
Well, if you buy all 5 pieces, it's 50 cents.
Right. So then, yes, I like it.
Then
because I will wear that as a t-shirt.
So for a man, which is somebody who doesn't step out of their comfort zone very often to do clothes try-on, how would you say your first experience with Stitch Fix was?
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, well, give Stitch Fix and Allison your
thumbs up.
A thumbs up. Okay, guys, so thank you guys so much for joining my Stitch Fixing My Friend video. This really was a lot of fun. I'm so glad that he was a good sport in doing this with me. He really is awesome. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and we'll see you guys all in our next video. Bye, guys.
Take care.